What are some of the myths and misconceptions about a DST?
Well, a misconception about DSTs probably is, how do I get into it? How do I get out of it? And what are they good for? They're not just a last minute solution for 1031 exchange when you've run out of time and you've failed to identify a replacement property. I have a lot of investors that do prepare to get into a DST. So that one of the myths is that you can only use them as a last minute. And some of the investors are looking at DSTs as it would create a elimination of taxes. Well, it doesn't. It defers taxes.
Okay.
The tax write-offs with a DST are going to be subject to individual situations. They're not all the same. Even though last year we had a return of 100% depreciation, which some of our sponsors will probably utilize to create additional write-offs, they're not 100% write-offs. Every person is different with that. And the other misconception is I can just simply decide when I want to sell my property. All DSTs have a holding period, typically 5 to 7, sometimes more years, more than that. Some of them have also exit strategies that are 2 and 3 years. So each DST is structured a little bit different on the exit strategy. The biggest misconception is that they're only for the ultra wealthy. People say, well, I can't get into them because,
I'm not an accredited investor or...
Well, yeah, we can handle the accredited investor issue in a moment, but sometimes people think, my exchange is only $200,000 or $300,000. I can't handle that. Now, there are opportunities for people that are not an accredited investor to get into certain Delaware statutory trusts, and that has to deal with either a 506B or a 506C, and that's how they're regulated.
Okay.
But there's a limit on them non-accredited investors that may be able to get into a DST. Depends on